Wrong Delivery, Episode 1. Have you ever ordered food late at night? It's completely normal. What? We do it all the time. But after hearing this story, you will think twice before opening a food delivery app at midnight. This happened to a college student named Rahul, who lived alone in a small apartment. It was 2:30 a.m. Rahul was studying for his exams and felt extremely hungry. He opened his usual food delivery app on his phone to order a hot meal, but the app was running very slow today. The screen kept flickering black. Finally, a weird, unknown restaurant appeared at the top of the list. The prices were incredibly cheap. A full meal for just 50 rupees. Rahul didn't think much about it. He was too hungry to care, so he clicked order now. Usually, the app takes a few minutes to accept the order, but this time, it was instant. A message popped up on the screen. Rider is picking up your food right now. Rahul smiled, thinking his food would arrive fast. He put his phone on the table. Suddenly, his phone vibrated loudly. He picked it up, and the app map opened up automatically. He looked at the little delivery rider icon on the GPS screen. The rider was moving incredibly fast, way faster than a normal motorcycle. Within seconds, the rider icon reached the corner of Rahul's street. Rahul walked to his room window to check if he could hear the bike engine. Outside, the street was completely silent. There was no sound of a bike at all. He checked his phone again to see if the location tracker was broken. What he saw on the screen made his heart stop for a second. The delivery rider icon wasn't following the road anymore. The icon was moving in a straight line, directly through the solid buildings. It didn't make any sense. How can someone drive through concrete walls? He refreshed the app, thinking it was just a bad internet glitch. But the icon kept coming. It was moving straight toward his specific building block. Rahul watched the screen in absolute silence. His room felt suddenly very cold. The icon crossed the compound gate. Then, it crossed the ground floor lobby. And then, it started moving up, floor by floor. Rahul lived on the 3rd floor. The tracker showed the rider was now on his floor. He stared at his front door. It was locked tightly with a heavy steel latch. Outside in the corridor, there was absolutely no sound, no footsteps, nothing. Rahul held his breath. He could hear his own heartbeat thumping inside his chest. Then, his phone screen changed to a bright green color. A loud notification sound cut through the silence of the room. The app screen read, "Your food has been delivered. Enjoy your meal." But nobody had knocked on the door. No doorbell had rung. Rahul took a deep breath. He slowly walked toward the door to look through the peephole. His hand was shaking as he placed his fingers on the cold metal latch. He closed one eye and looked through the tiny lens into the outside hallway. The corridor was empty. The flickering light showed nothing but bare walls. There was no delivery bag on the floor. There was absolutely nobody there. Rahul let out a long sigh of relief. He thought it was just a system error. He turned around to walk back to his study desk and sleep. But then, his phone vibrated one more time. A text message notification popped up. It was an automated chat message from the delivery rider inside the app. Rahul opened the chat. The message was very short. It said, "Look at the map carefully. Look at where I am standing." Rahul's hands went numb. He switched back to the live GPS tracking screen. The map had zoomed in completely onto a 3D blueprint of his own room. There was a blue dot showing Rahul's position right next to his bed. And right behind the blue dot, there was the red rider icon. According to the GPS map, the delivery rider wasn't standing out in the hallway. The app was showing that the rider was standing inside his bedroom, right behind his back. Rahul frowned. He could feel a cold, freezing breath hitting the back of his neck. A terrible smell filled the entire bedroom. The smell of rotten meat. He slowly started to turn his head around to look behind him. His phone screen suddenly flashed red, and a final text notification popped up on the display. The message read, "Your order is hot. Turn around and eat it." What did Rahul see when he turned around? Find out tonight at exactly 6 p.m. in episode 2. Don't forget to subscribe to Creepify.